Alright, good afternoon. It is the drug taking alcoholic patriot, as I'm referred to by a few people on the other side who don't like my blogs and don't like what I talk about. It's a little personal joke I like to throw out there now. Really look like it. Actually, I'm quite into sport and I love the gym, by the way, so they've got that wrong again. Anyway, let's get over that. Okay, I'm going to talk about the US, I'm going to talk about the EU as well. America. Now you see all this rioting going on where the left have got the hump yet again. They've got the hump of what is going on with Trump being in, because democracy again, unfortunately, didn't go their way. So they didn't get what they wanted. So now they're being undemocratic about it when they preach democracy. But weren't we the people that wanted some sort of dictatorship because we're Nazis, we're racist and we're bigots? I'm a bit confused. I don't know. I don't really know what they want, and I don't think they do at the present time either. I think a lot of them are hurt because they've realised that they have supported the New World Order for so long. I think they really do, and they know they've supported the New World Order for so long. I've got no problem with somebody having left-wing views. If somebody's a socialist, no problem at all. I had a friend when I was in Kurdistan who was, let's say, on that side of things. He's one of my greatest mates. I love him to death. He's a top bloke. Politically, we are completely different and we joke about it. But he's a lovely fella. Do you know what I mean? And this is the difference, right? It is really uneducated people who think they're educated in world matters screaming out. The actual educated ones. And when I talk about education, I don't talk about university or sitting there reading a book that was written by the masters of the New World Order, taking in information, looking at YouTube, alright? Okay, I'm talking about when you've actually witnessed things, when you've seen things, world education, experience. I'm 35 years old, alright? I'm starting to get on a little bit. No offence to anyone who's older, alright, by the way. But I'm starting to get on a little bit. Okay, and I've done quite a bit in my life, so that's why I like to talk on camera about certain things. Okay, I'm never right, 100%. Okay, but I'm not actually wrong, 100% either. All right, I try working out stuff myself. Okay, this is what it's called. It's called learning. It's called working together to learn. But because these people don't get the answer they wanted, they've now got the hump, right? Because they're so brainwashed from the educational system that they've gone through. And again, it's not me being jealous because I didn't have the best of educations. I had the best education in the world, and that was the military, all right, in my eyes. But it's sad. It's really sad to see that they can't accept democracy when they preach for democracy. But now they've just realised they've been following the New World Order. So what do? They've completely realised their whole life has been a lie. It must hurt. I got to admit, I feel for you. I feel your pain. Do you know what I mean? Because it must really hurt. I'd be angry. If it was the other way round, I'd be like, whoa, sold a lie there. But us patriots have talked about the New World Order, and everyone thought we were lunatics. You know? You can go on for ages about it. Libya, Gaddafi, the gold dinar. All of these central banks that are now in place. And people thought we were mad. People thought we were crazy to talk about these things. But yet I'm the uneducated one. I'm the working class lad that knows nothing. I'm a drug taking alcoholic, useless, don't work, don't do this, don't do that, drain on society, no good. Been told all my life I'm no good by the whole system. Been silenced by political correctness because I spoke the truth. But it doesn't work anymore. So get with it. Embrace what's going on. And join it. And let's go for them. And not let the New World Order win. And unite people together. I've got no problem with people having different views, really, I haven't. I like to discuss things. There was a Remainer who talked to me on Facebook, alright? And I know it's Facebook, but talked to me on Facebook. His opinion, I talk my opinion. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That was it. That's polite. That's talking, reasoning, understanding each other. Alright? You got it wrong. Unfortunately, right, you extreme left, okay, extreme left, have got it wrong. You actually helped the elite get what they wanted. They wanted open borders, not to save people, not to save the world. Do you really think them sitting in the Houses of Parliament care about that refugee who's come from a war zone? Do you really think they care about the children? Do you really think that? No, it's exploitation. That's all they've ever done. The elitists, the New World Order has exploited human beings. That's why wars are created, to sell arms, to exploit workforces. That's what it is. Alright, and like I've always said, right, with some of the left principles I've agreed with. Class system, hate the class system, detest the class system. Not a big fan of capitalism. But I'm a hater of left-wing socialism as well. Alright? I'm just a truthful person who speaks from what I've seen. And like I said, I'm never 100% right and 100% wrong. Okay? But unfortunately, the people that wanted to stay in the EU, unfortunately, you are entitled to your opinion 100%. But unfortunately, it's looking towards you were wrong. Because look at America now. They voted not out of the EU, obviously, because they're not in Europe, all right? But a similar principle. They voted a different system because they're sick and tired of being ruled by rulers who just want you as a slave, who won't let you speak freely. Do people want us to go on for the next 100 years, left and right, fighting and protesting in the streets, hitting each other? We're meant to be the same country. We're meant to be from the same land. We have differences, but you have to sometimes accept that you were wrong on these principles. The New World Order definitely 100% right was in place and still is in place. All right. Look at the central banking system. Right. Look at the 3 countries. There is a few more as well, but now 3 countries only without central banks. Okay. And I think they are Cuba, North Korea and Iran. Who do we go after? Iran. Who do we hate? North Korea. Okay, well, they do have their principles because they've got extreme communism, but that's down to them, you know? Alright? And Cuba, America tried doing that diplomatically by talking them out of it to get a central bank in there. Wake up, people. Alright? The people won at the end of the day in America. In the UK, we have not won yet. We are not out of Europe. Our vote was not legally binding. Remember this. If they won, we don't even have to leave. Yes, we know it will cause riots. We know it will cause a revolution. We know what our spirits are like when we don't get our way eventually. All right? When the majority who voted democratically do not get their way. You know what will happen. But these elitists don't care because they create wars. They can write our country off the map and just say, sod it, don't take them out of Europe, let them just at each other. They don't care. Fight the New World Order. That's your new fight. People need to unite together somehow. I don't know how. We're never going to agree on ideologies. Alright? Never. Never. That's a fact of life. So we might as well accept that, right, and fight these big fat cats, elitists, these bastards, right, who think they can rule over us and silence us through political correctness that does not and will not exist anymore, in my mind, and never did, and in your mind it shouldn't either. Well done Trump as well, right, for bringing up the matter of fact of political correctness, and to Putin, who has brought up the principles of political correctness regarding the West as well, because it was one of the greatest ideologies used against its own people. And you can thank Mr. Tony Blair for that, and his government, the Labour government. That's me. I'm going to go off and, I suppose, train. Or, I don't know, drink, either or, who knows. Speak to you soon. I probably won't be blogging for a while, I'm off for a bit, but I'm going to do some stuff. But love you all. Speak soon. Cheers.